Good morning, Cheryl Ewert from Community Lending. I'm here to talk to you about wire fraud. It is very, very real. It happens very often, and you need to be very aware as a home buyer and as a seller when working with emails and working with money and wiring money. So here's what we're going to talk about real quick. So when you begin your transaction as a home buyer and you get the communication from a title agent, here are our wiring instructions, and you need to wire your earnest money deposit within the 3 days to the title company to be in compliant of your purchase contract. So what are you going to do? Are you going to wire that money without even verifying the information? No. You're going to pick up that phone, call the title company, and confirm number by number of the routing number and of the account number that is in fact their account. A lot of times what you're going to see, and you may experience when purchasing a home, is a lot of communications from different people throughout the transaction. You have your title company, you have your realtor, and you have your lender. Now the lender has your loan officer and a processor. Sometimes that processor is going to be communicating to you. So you better make sure that that loan officer is going to do that warm handoff to you, letting you know this person's going to be contacting you as your processor. Never are you to pay an application fee or a credit report fee up front. Never. That is included in your closing costs and paid at the end of the transaction when you wire all your funds to closing. But there's no application fee, only the credit report fee and appraisal and such like that. So never are you to pay anything up front when applying for a mortgage, okay? Next, when you receive emails throughout the transaction, pay attention to the sender. Sometimes hackers and people who are trying to commit wire fraud are going to send an email that looks like it's coming from either the lender, the realtor, or the title company, but one letter or maybe part of the name is tweaked in that email, which means it is not in fact the lender, title company, or your realtor. So be very conscious of paying attention to that information, okay? Because that's the one thing that people get caught with, is it may say, for example, if it says my name, Cheryl Ewert at the top, but my last name is misspelled, and then it says from such-and-such.com. That is not me. That's fraud. So pay attention, because I even was sitting at the closing table and a title agent who happens to be an attorney was hacked. So when money was trying to come in and go out, oh my gosh, it could have been really bad. Good thing is she caught it, didn't send any money out, and we notified all parties, obviously, not to do anything with those emails. Delete them, ignore them. Every communication will be a phone call. So when you're submitting your earnest money deposit or your closing costs, if anybody says that they did not receive your money, make sure you pick up the phone and call. If anybody's asking you to send certain information, pick up the phone and re-verify. If you're not comfortable sending an email with your private information and your documents, understandable. Upload it directly to the website, or you can ask your lender, title agent, or your realtor to send you an encrypted email. That means it's protected coming to you. Then when you reply back, it's encrypted going out. Nobody can hack into that email. So be very careful of wire fraud. It's very real, it's happening, and we want to protect you. So pick up the phone and verify. Cheryl, you're with